Hey guys, Jenny here with Isa.la, and today I'm going to show you how to recreate this makeup look. It's so easy. I know you guys can do it at home, and if you do, let me know and make sure to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts and if you guys are enjoying these makeup videos. So let's get started. So I'm going to start filling in my eyebrows, and guys, you can use whatever you have at home, either a powder or a dip brow like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using a dark brown. Like I said, use what you have. I don't want you guys to go out and purchase the products that I'm using, okay? So definitely just use what you have at home. So I'm now going to prime my eyes, and you want to add an eye primer, or you can use a concealer if you don't have an eye primer. And this is super important, guys, because the first thing that we want to ensure is that our makeup is going to last throughout the whole night and or day, and we want to make sure that it stays true to the colors that we're using, so it doesn't fade out, throughout, and to avoid creasing. So this is super important. Whether you're using an eye primer or a face primer. So definitely make sure to incorporate that into your makeup routine. So I'm now going to apply my eyeshadow, and I'm using this really beautiful burgundy shimmery color. It has little specks of gold. I don't think you can really see it on camera. However, it's a really nice shimmery color. Again, guys, you can use whatever you guys have at home that's close to this color if you are trying to recreate this look. I don't want you guys to go out and buy something that you don't have or that you really don't need. So I'm applying the eyeshadow on my lid with a flat brush, and you want to firmly press that color onto your lid and just pack it on there. And try not to go over your crease line. Next, I'm taking it's a warm brown color, and this is actually the color that I use to contour my face. So you can use any brown warm tone color to apply on the crease. So I'm taking a fluffy brush, and the trick here is to really hold the brush as close as possible that you can towards the bristles. Next, I'm going to line my eyelids with a gel liner, and I'm actually using my brow brush just because I feel it's going to give me a more defined edge. So, but you guys can work with whatever works best for you. You can use a liner if you have a liner, or you can actually use a liquid liner or a pencil, whatever works best for you guys. So now that I'm done with my eyeshadow and my liner, I'm going to go in and conceal those under eye circles. Super important, guys, because this actually makes you look awake. We really want to cover up those under eye circles. So I'm taking a cream concealer and I'm tapping that product onto, and actually I'm also extending it out. So I'm actually using the concealer as a highlighter as well. And with the concealer, you always want to make sure that you're doing 2 shades lighter. You can do 1 or 2 shades lighter than your natural skin tone. Okay guys, now for the fun part. So for this step, I'm going to be using my Airbrush foundation. If you guys don't have an Airbrush machine, definitely just use whatever you guys have at home, whether it's going to be a powder or a liquid foundation or a cream foundation. Just use what you guys have at home. You guys don't have to go out and buy an Airbrush machine. However, if you guys are interested in learning more about Airbrush, definitely go to my description box and click down on the link below and you'll find the system that I'm using and the product that I'm using for my Airbrush. So if you guys you guys follow me, you guys know that this is my go-to, and this is what I actually use on my clients just because I'm like in love. It really makes your skin look flawless, and it's super lightweight. And it doesn't clog your pores, so that's one of the many reasons why I use Airbrush, but I can go into that in another video. If you guys like, just let me know and leave me a comment down below if you guys want me to actually make a video on a more detailed video on Airbrush. So again, just use what you guys have at home, okay? Okay guys, so for this next step, I'm going back and I'm using that warm brown color that I used on my crease, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that to contour my cheekbones and my temples, my forehead, and my jawline, and my chin, and also my nose. One tip that I want to give you guys is make sure that you are using a matte color when you are using that color to contour your face. I see a lot of girls using a bronzer on their face when they're contouring, and that's a big no-no, guys. Remember, what we're trying to do when we're contouring is to hide or push back these areas. So when you use a bronzer, you're just adding shimmer to your face, and what's going to happen is the light or the sun is going to reflect off those areas, and you don't want that. That's why we use highlighter on our bridge of our nose, because we want the light to hit, right? So again, remember not to use a bronzer, not to use anything that's shimmery. Use a matte color because we're trying to hide these areas. Again, if I'm using the bronzer, or I'm using the contour color in a matte and I'm applying that on my forehead, is because I want my forehead to look smaller. Again, if I'm contouring my nose, I want my nose to look smaller. So I want to hide those areas that I'm contouring to make it look smaller, to hide, you know. So always remember that when you're contouring. So now I'm going in with a warm rose blush color, and I'm going to apply that slightly on top of my contour area, and I'm going to extend it up towards my hairline, and that's just going to add a little bit of color to my face. And then I'm going to go in with a nice highlighter where I want the sun or the light to beam over, and it's going to create a nice shimmery effect. And I'm also going to apply it on the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow, and just make my face just, you know, pop in those areas that I love, and just to accentuate. So like with everything, guys, we have to make sure that we blend everything. I always like to blend, you know, all of the product that I'm applying on my face, just to make sure that it looks like it belongs in the face and there's like no harsh lines. So I'm now going to curl my lashes because I'm going to apply my false lashes. And I was actually going to remove this part of the video just because I didn't want you guys to see where like I messed up, but I figured why not show you guys how I, you know, fix, you know, these little problems that happen when we are applying our makeup. You know, we're all human and we make mistakes and just things happen. For this area, if you let the mascara dry completely, you can actually just scratch it off and it will remove the product without staining your makeup or ruining your makeup. However, because of the purpose of the video, I didn't have time to do that. So I just went ahead and removed the product with a wipey, and then I applied concealer and I just sealed that part with a loose powder. And that was it. So you guys can do the same if that ever happens to you guys. Here for this part, it's a little trick that I just love. I actually take a full strip and I cut it in half, and they now become a pair, where I take one of the lashes and I apply it on the outer corner of my eyes. And this is an amazing trick, guys. I can actually make another video on this. It's one of my favorites just because it's so easy to apply, and it still gives you that cat eye look. It still opens up your eyes, and the best part that it just looks so natural on that I actually always get so many compliments, and people ask me, oh, you got your eyelashes done, and I'm like, no, it's actually just the outer corner of my eyes that I have a lash. So definitely, guys, try this at home. It's super easy. If you guys struggle with applying your eyelashes, this is a great way to still, you know, have, you know, eyelashes on and still open up your eyes, and still give you like a nice eyelash look, but a little bit more natural looking, and it's so easy to put on. So then I'm gonna apply another coat of mascara once my lashes are on my upper and lower lashes. And we're almost done. I'm now taking a lip liner and I'm lining and filling in my lips, and I'm going with a color that is like a rose, like a dark rose color. I try to go in with like neutral colors a lot just because it looks a little bit more natural. But for this look, I definitely wanted to use something in the natural tones. So going over my lips, I'm now using a liquid lipstick, and it's more on the pink side, but I love how it just looks like a mauve color when I mix it with the liner that I actually line my lips with, which I really was like digging that color. I'll make sure to add the color that I used and the liner that I used on the description down below. So this was the look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and just leave me a comment down below if you decide to recreate this look at home. And if you don't have all the items that I use in this tutorial, it's okay, just use what you guys have at home. Especially if you guys don't have that airbrush system, you know, use your foundation, use your powder. Just I don't want you guys going out and spending money on something that you don't have, so always use what you guys have at home. If you have any questions, let me know. Make sure to follow me also on social media. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.